Hey Jess, this is Theo. Hey Morin. Theo. He's 2 months and 1 week. Yeah, he's a cutie. I've only had him for a week now. So last Sunday, and he was so tiny. If you follow on YouTube or look at the video, he fit in a hand. And then today, like, he doesn't fit in a hand. That was like a week ago. They grow so fast. It's probably not the happiest right now because there's lights. Because of the light right now. It's so adorable. I love him so much. I didn't know it was possible to love an animal so much, but he's so sweet. I have a little toothbrush that I use to brush him. And he's so, I don't know if you are familiar with ferrets or not, if you have any, but he is a deep, deep sleeper. Like, I could pick him up right now and he, like, would probably open his eyes, but he wouldn't move, you know? He'd stay sleeping. And right now he's on kibble, but I got him from a pet store locally called Pets with a Z Place, but I would really equate it to probably a like a Petco or something like that. It's just local. He's on kibble right now, which I'm working on transitioning him to a raw diet. He's not liking the pieces of chicken that I've given him, and he's not eating eggs. I don't know if you're familiar with a raw versus a kibble diet, but he is not liking it. So I think I'm gonna have to there's something called a soupy, which is basically where you mix up a lot of different meats and a lot of different parts of meats and try to get them to transition. Ferrets, they actually imprint, and this is all stuff that I've learned. Like, this is my first ferret, so I am just amazed at everything that he does, and he's so cute. But yeah, I guess they imprint. Yeah, and you mix in the raw meats, right? Yeah, mix the raw meats, and then yeah, exactly, mix the raw meats, and then they're supposed to eat it. So what I was planning on doing is trying to get him to just be whole prey, like 100% whole prey, just because I've been learning that it's actually can be hard to look at his little hand, to get all of the nutrition exactly right. And that's one of the biggest problems that people have with doing the raw. Not that people can't. It's just I would feel a little nervous about doing that. So I definitely, if I don't do full whole prey, I'm definitely going to supplement with whole prey, just to make sure that he does get, everything that he needs. And if you come in and watch the replay and you don't know what whole prey is, basically ferrets eat a kibble diet, mostly. Like if you get them from the store, they'll eat a kibble diet, but that's actually not the best and ideal natural way for them to eat, and that's because it's processed, and a lot of the kibble that they grow up on actually has non-protein sources in it, and they're full carnivores. Like they're supposed to just eat meat. So what's recommended is to get them on a what you call a raw diet, which a lot of people do something called Franken Prey. Jess knows about this. I can tell. That's awesome. Franken Prey diet, which is where you take the different parts of meats and basically feed it to them. So like livers and different kinds of meats and bone and just everything that an animal would have in it, and feed it to them. And also raw diet also includes whole prey, where it's kind of like where you'd feed like a snake, a mouse, or rats, and they need their diets are really complex, so they have to have like 3 different types of whole prey, and then also they need all different types of meats if you do the Franken prey. So that's what we're working on. Hey, Al. And also, Jess, I'm still learning all about it, so I'm actually being really slow about even transitioning him because I don't want to do it wrong. I've been trying to get him to eat pieces of chicken, which he doesn't like. I boiled an egg and he ate some of the yolk, but he doesn't like raw egg at all. So we're working on it. So then my next step is the soupy, which even just making the soupy makes me really nervous. That's why I was like trying to find information about people who do whole prey, like fully. But I haven't found any. I like ferrets and minks a lot. Okay, do you have any currently? I didn't realize until recently how similar minks are. I didn't know that they are really closely related. Do you have a minx or a ferret, Jess? Yeah. Man, I am so surprised about what amazing pet ferrets are. When I first saw them, I knew about them, but when I first actually held one and spent time with one, it was probably around 3 years ago. And I was like, oh, this is weird. It's like, it's like a rat and a snake combined. Like, oh no, I don't want that. And then it smelled weird and I just wasn't for it. Well, after that, I started doing some just research, and I had heard people say, and I know people who have ferrets, and I had just heard some, they said that they were great pets, and I was like, I don't know. And then I was just researching it and, amazed at what good pets they are. I wasn't one of those people that has loved ferrets from the beginning. I just, at first I definitely thought whoa, that's a weird looking creature, And, anyways, so since I kind of had ferrets were possibly on my radar, when I would go to the store, the pet store, and just check it out or buy stuff for like a kitty, I would look at the ferrets and I never saw a ferret that was like, oh, I want it. You know what I mean? I thought they were cute and I liked them, but still I wasn't 100% sold out on ferrets, And then last week, probably I think it was like not this past Friday, but like the Thursday or Friday before this past Thursday or Friday, I went to the pet's place and he was there, and I kid you not, he was so sweet, and I just was like, wow, like I think I want him. So I spent from Thursday until Sunday just like researching and hardcore researching, like what do I need, what do I get, like how do I take care of him, like I want him. And then I got him on Sunday. And he has been amazing. Like that's kind of why I even made this account is just because they're amazing pets. Like I'm coming from the background of like not thinking that initially. Like you don't know about a ferret until you have one, because these are amazing creatures and they're so sweet. They're so loving. He's great. And maybe not if you're like a super busy person and are gone all the time. But see, I work from home. So I like work from my computer, and he's perfect. Like right now he's like sitting in, I have him a little bed in a drawer, and I have my computer here where I can work. Oh, he's amazing. He's adorable. If you check out the YouTube channel, Theo the Ferret, you'll see some videos of stuff of when he's awake. He's amazing. And I love that they're on a schedule. So they actually sleep, wake up, poop, eat, and then play. And it's just repeat all day long. And I actually have him free roam. So I have 2 rooms. Like I have a little cage for him, which isn't the official like the Ferret Nation cages or an official cage, but I have a little space that's like basically his space. But then he's free range in 2 rooms, so he can go wherever he wants, and that's all ferret proofed. And then I have then I'll take him out into the rest of my place if I'm there, and I'll watch him. But basically I have like 1 room, which is my bedroom, which I'll keep him in if I leave, mainly just because my office area, if he gets on the table, I mean, there's pins and stuff that can be dangerous for him. But I wouldn't feel super nervous if I left him in both rooms. You know what I mean? Because right now he can't get up to the table at all. But yeah, he's amazing. They're amazing pets. I'm so just in awe and surprised at how amazing and how perfect he is. He's like, they're great pets, and I love that their schedule. They have the same schedule. He just, wakes up, sleeps, eats. He sleeps, eats. Well, actually, he wakes up. As soon as he wakes up, he has to poop. So he'll poop, maybe eat or play, and then go back to sleep. And he's funny because these past 2 days, so let's see, Saturday and Sunday, I had to be gone more than I had the rest of the week because, like I said, I'm at home most of the time. I'll probably be gone maybe 3 or 4 hours a day maximum, unless I have something to do or I'm traveling. But I'm mainly home, and so all week I've been here with him. But then Saturday and Sunday I was gone basically until the morning, until the evening. And today he was so needy. Like he was so concerned that I was going to walk out the door Like I walk from one room to the other room, because my office and my bedroom, they're connected. So those are the two rooms that I keep open that he can just have free reign in. And he was so needy, and like, so if I just even walked to my bedroom, he was right there on me, like making sure I wasn't going any place. It was so cute. And he was awake, because normally he was awake for an extended amount of time. So even Saturday and Sunday when I got home, he was awake for probably 2 hours. And normally, well, this week he's been sleeping, he'll sleep for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then be awake for 30 minutes to an hour maximum. But since I had been gone and got back, he was awake for a good 2 hours, if not more, just to hang out, which is so cute. And that's something that I've heard too, that they'll adjust their sleeping schedule to be with you. So I think you definitely should have a cage for them if you're gone and you don't have a space for him to just hang out in while you're gone. Like if you're going to be gone for a couple hours or something, and you don't have a space for him to just be in. But a lot of people, they, keep their ferrets in, these little tiny cages. And it's just not even the big cages, the big metal cages. It's just, I think it's really sad, because they are he's even a baby. He's just 2 months old. He's real tiny. And he needs space to run around. He needs to be able to explore. He needs to be able to run around. And so I recommend, just from what I have seen and what I've researched, is just they need a lot of space. He might be hot. Look at him sticking his tongue out. Or he might be, I think he's dreaming. I don't know. He's real funny. He likes this blanket. He nurses on the blanket, which is funny. I don't know why he does that. It's a baby. It's just a baby. But he's amazing. Amazing pet. He has his areas. He has 2 or 3 areas where he can sleep, and this being one of them. But I have to pick him up and put him in here. But, yeah, see, he's nursing now. He's going to nurse oh, no, he's not. He's going to sleep. But he does sleep in the bed with me, which is cute. And they're like cats in that they can be litter box trained. So that's what we're working on, is litter box training. He can be litter box trained. He has not been fully litter box trained yet. But he can be, so there's hope. I just love him. If you're thinking about a ferret, do it. Get them. He's amazing. I don't know, because he's my first ferret, I don't know if all of them are this incredibly sweet, but he is so sweet. Amazing sweet. Ridiculously sweet. Yeah, he's having a high of time. He's waking up right now, I think. But he hasn't been sleeping very long. He needs to sleep for a couple hours, I think. He's only been sleeping for 40 minutes. There we go. Aww. So also another thing about them is they do like to sleep in the dark. So typically I have, like, you can't tell right now, but the lights are really dimmed. So I have my lights dimmed in the rooms that he stays in. And I try to cover his head when he is sleeping, but we're doing a live right now, so he is not covered. But sometimes he likes to have his head out so he can see what's going on too. Even if I cover his head, he'll have it out. I'm just, like I said, I'm just so amazed at what amazing pets they are. And he's so sweet, so loving. Perfect animal. That paw. This paw's so cute. It's a good boy. Yeah, so if you guys want more videos of Theo and how amazing these pets are, follow, subscribe to YouTube. I'm gonna be uploading more videos on YouTube. I'm gonna let this guy sleep a little more.